But let's begin with a question we've asked before on this program. Is it safe to cycle in our cities? In some cities, like Christchurch, obviously the answer may well be yes. Bike tracks, widespread bike usage, and motorists alert to the fact they are sharing the road makes Christchurch a cycling success story. Less so, far less so in Auckland. Roads crowded with cars, far fewer bike lanes and far less bike awareness. And on Saturday morning, disaster. A car ploughed into a group of cyclists on perhaps Auckland's most popular bike ride. Is it simply too dangerous now to cycle in this city? Helen Vaughan reports.
Peter Gardner was supposed to be out riding on Saturday morning when 4 members of his cycling group were hit by a car.
Decided that as it was raining and the roads were rather damp, and having coming off a recent accident myself, I thought I'd better just give this weekend a miss, and I'm glad I did.
Witnesses say the car ran a stop sign and injured 4 cyclists from the Pickled Peddlers group, one of them seriously. The group rides every Saturday and Sunday morning with up to 40 bikes. Certainly
is a shock to have any form of accident happen, let alone one with the severity of injuries that have occurred in this instance.
Auckland's roads too often become a battlefield between motorists and cyclists.
The whole idea of the Pickled Peddlers is just as a group of recreational cyclists who have got together.
This group uses Tamaki Drive every weekend and reckons a couple of small tips would help avoid any further crashes.
We are travelling along at a fair clip in most instances, and there are certain circumstances or certain times where we can't react to as quickly as what the motorists may think that we need to.
As far as cyclists, I mean, all they've got to do is think about where they are on the road, think about their environment and what's coming up from behind and in front, in fact.
When we know that cars are approaching from the rear, we have the Taleen Charlie there. He is notifying everybody within the group, yelling out "car back," and that's sent up throughout the group. Everybody repeats it all the way through.
It's a signal for everyone to try and move left to allow traffic following it to get through.
Some parts of Tamaki Drive are extremely narrow, like this bridge. These cyclists are urging motorists to be particularly patient on these stretches of road.
I think we're objectified a little bit as a cyclist, when in actual fact we're very vulnerable sitting on a couple of wheels on a 7 or 8 kilo bike. If they're just a little bit more patient, we're only going to hold them up for a few seconds.
Blogs, talkback radio and websites have come alive with the cycling debate today.
Cycling is the leading cause of voluntary death on the roads of New Zealand, and like tobacco, it should be banned.
If you ride 5 abreast, then you're an idiot, and if you get clipped by a truck, car, bus, you deserve it.
But while the weekend's accident has sent shockwaves through the cycling community, the Pickled Peddlers are determined to stay on the road.
We'll be out riding next Saturday along Tamaki Drive. Many of us have already been back out onto the bike again. We had a group riding on Sunday, which was a little bit sombre.
And they hope to see their friends back in the saddle as soon as they can manage it.